Welcome to Musically Speaking, the only music show for the Ozarks. We have a packed lineup for you tonight, including a new edition of What's on Your iPod, a trip to Missouri State Student Radio Station, and much, much more. Tonight's musical guest is Time of Favor. They are straight out of Springfield, Missouri, and they'll be performing two of their hit singles for us live on stage. As always, I'm Nathan McVay.
And I'm Ryan Kelly.
And this is Musically Speaking.
Springfield, Missouri, home of several musical venues, but only one musical show. Musically Speaking, with tonight's special guests, Time of Favor. Now, here's your host, Nathan McVay.
Living in the Ozarks can have a huge impact on the kinds of music you listen to, as well as the means to obtaining it. For Missouri State students, this means having to pass up big-name concerts in Kansas City and St. Louis, while they're students here in Springfield. While places like California, New York, and Chicago are hotspots for new music, Springfield is still able to keep with these current musical trends. Students have turned to TV, film, and the internet to find the music that they love, as well as what up-and-coming artists are making their way up the charts. Our own Ryan Kelly went around Missouri State's campus to find what students were listening to on their iPod.
All right, this is What's on Your iPod.
This is the show.
Oh yeah. We're doing a thing of what's on your iPod. We're asking people what they're listening to as they walk around.
Oh, Techno.
What's on my iPod? That good stuff, the newest of the newest. What you mean? It gotta be the Lil Wayne,
Lil Webby, Lil Boosie.
Reliant K, something corporate.
3 Days Grace.
I don't have an iPod, I'm poor.
You too?
You too? That's what you're listening to right now?
Danny Jessup.
I constantly have music in my head.
I'm me.
I'm mean?
I'm me.
Me.
Me. I'm me.
I wake up and I go, oh, it's that song, turn the music off.
Bump J, Slap Polaroid,
Slide, you gotta
Gold
have,
Squad
you gotta have
Entertainment,
all them boys.
Chicago Rilla.
You want to answer this question for us?
No.
All right.
Let's go to class.
I think we're going to have a party to this.
What music you listen to?
Folk.
Folk music? I got nothing on my iPod, walking feet. I just listen to the sounds of the shuffle of feet. Listen to the birds just give me a peep.
And I love Simon and Garfunkel. Big fan of the Gin Blossoms, but they're 90s. I guess I'm not really old school.
Janice, try a little bit harder.
Just I always keep waiting on you.
We had some interesting responses, I think. I don't know. But, you know, when you take a camera out and you go out and talk to the public, sometimes you meet some interesting people.
I would say.
That guy that was freestyling, we had a little battle.
Ooh, and who won?
I was a distant second.
Oh, sad to hear that. Well, I have a question for you after you ask all those people. What's on your iPod right now?
Let's see. I've got the new Killers album, Day and Age.
And
Yeah.
how is it?
I love it. I haven't been nonstop listening to it.
That's great. I've been listening to it too. I'm a fan.
Okay. Cool.
Great.
Well, now it's time for tonight's Musically Speaking update. First, let's take a look at Billboard's top charts. Last week was the first time ever that the top 4 songs in the 100 hits list have all been claimed by the same 2 artists. T.I. and Beyonce battled it out with the top 4 shots, T.I. taking number 1 with his single Live Your Life and number 4 with Whatever You Like, while Beyonce took number 2 with her song Single Ladies and number 3 with If I Were a Boy.
The contest is over, but American Idol stars David Cook and David Archuleta continue to face off on the charts. Archuleta's new self-titled album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard charts last week, but this week he dropped all the way down to number 11, while my personal friend David Cook's self-titled album debuted at number 3 in its first week, selling over 96,000 more copies in its first 7 days than Archuleta's. Cook's album was released back on November 18th, and this week continues to top charts as the number 1 selling digital album and the number 3 album in its second week on the charts. No music news would be complete without some sort of Britney Spears update. The pop star's new album, Circus, is said to be a step in the right direction for the tabloid-ridden former teen pop idol. Circus splits itself into synth pop club tracks, while the remainder of the songs are slow-sung ballads. Will Circus be enough to help Britney overcome her tragic media downfall? Only time will tell.
In other news, be on the lookout for a new Weezer album in the coming month. Frontman Rivers Cuomo has said that the following great reception of releasing his own home recordings, Weezer is now looking back into the vaults for unreleased material that never made it to the shelves. Tentatively titled Odds and Ends, Cuomo says he's looking forward to another fun project. Also on the band's horizon is a tour with Oasis in the spring. We'll be sure to keep you updated as the details unfold. Also, be on the lookout for 6 new Christmas tracks recently recorded by the band.
Speaking of Christmas music, the holiday season is quickly approaching, and everyone everywhere is making this very apparent with an abundance of Christmas music in the air. While many people may grow tired of the same old tunes, many bands have been adding their own spark to the season over the years. Some of our favorite covers around the studio include Jimmy Eat World's Last Christmas, Copeland's Oh Holy Night, Real Big Fish's Milli Camilli Maka, and Cartel's Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. Also, several bands record their own holiday tracks, which you can pick up at your local CD retailer on compilation CDs. Might we suggest Santa Claus, A Punk Rock Christmas, and Now That's What I Call Christmas. Well, we're going to take a short commercial break and be back within minutes for Time of Favor's first performance. But first, we have tonight's musically trivial question. And the question is, what was the highest selling soundtrack of all time? Was it A, Titanic, B, The Lion King, C, The Bodyguard, or D, Grease? Find out after this.